Next crisis won't be like 2008. The global economy is undergoing a significant transformation, driven by the emergence of new economic powers and shifting trade patterns. The rise of countries like China and India is altering traditional economic models, creating new centers of economic influence, and changing the way goods and services are traded. This shift is setting the stage for a unique financial crisis, one that will be distinct from past crises and will require new approaches to mitigation and management, with the U.S. no longer the sole dominant economic force. The role of central banks in managing the next financial crisis will be crucial, and their actions may have far-reaching consequences. Unlike in 2008, when central banks had ample room to cut interest rates and implement quantitative easing, the current environment is more complex. The European Central Bank's response to the European sovereign debt crisis is a notable example, where it implemented unconventional measures such as negative interest rates and asset purchases. This experience has shown that central banks can take bold steps to stabilize the financial system, but it also highlights the potential risks, including inflation or deflation. The ECB's actions, for instance, have been criticized for exacerbating wealth inequality and creating asset bubbles. As central banks prepare for the next crisis, they will need to balance the need for decisive action with the risk of unintended consequences. The key takeaway is that central banks' crisis management strategies will be put to the test, and their ability to adapt to new challenges will be critical in determining the outcome of the next financial crisis. The financial system is facing a multitude of new risks and challenges that could contribute to the upcoming crisis. Climate change, for instance, is already having a significant impact on the economy, with extreme weather events causing widespread damage and disruption to businesses. The growing wealth gap is also a major concern, as it can lead to social and economic instability. Furthermore, cybersecurity threats are becoming increasingly sophisticated, posing a significant risk to financial institutions and investors. A notable example is the 2017 Equifax data breach, which exposed the sensitive information of millions of consumers, highlighting the vulnerability of the financial system to cyber attacks. The potential consequences for investors and consumers are severe, and it is essential to understand these new risks and challenges to navigate the financial landscape effectively. The intersection of these factors may create a perfect storm that exacerbates the crisis, making it even more critical to be aware of these emerging risks and take proactive steps to mitigate them. As we've explored the shifting global economic landscape, the role of central banks, and the new risks emerging in the financial system, it's clear that the next crisis will be unlike any we've seen before. The key takeaway is that preparation is crucial, and traditional strategies may not be enough. Individuals and institutions must be proactive in managing risk and building resilience, rather than relying on past experiences. This means diversifying investments, staying informed about global economic trends, and being adaptable in the face of uncertainty. By taking a proactive approach, we can mitigate the impact of the crisis and emerge stronger on the other side. The importance of being prepared cannot be overstated, and it's essential that we learn from the past, while also looking to the future and the new challenges it will bring. The next crisis may be unpredictable, but with the right mindset and strategies, we can navigate it and come out ahead.